What a morning. Marcio.
Good morning.
Pleasure. I really appreciate you having me here in your little man cave, in your magical place. I mean, the story, I'm passing you a few times exactly right now, talking about the car shows. You're really enjoying the car shows. You're a big car enthusiast, a little car collector, if I could say a little.
Very little. Mm-hmm.
But what a taste! I know you had a few different types of cars which you love, but what caught my eye as I was running with the camera at a few times at the car shows, local car shows, exactly. We have pretty nice. What do you think about our car shows? I mean, definitely we are Florida. Everybody laughing that we are 365, talking about our time for us here, for car collectors, car enthusiasts. Not like, up north, they're not so lucky. The summers are pretty short there than the rest of the year.
Yep.
Covered with the snow. Definitely summer's getting a little, some little rains and afternoon rains. The mornings, like today, it's still for us. So I always appreciate this area. And we have pretty large community. When I pass you exactly a few times already right now, and the second time I'm like, I gotta catch you and chat with you. That was the Miramar was first one, and the Cars and Coffee, spectacular car show exactly. Third Sundays of the month here in our beautiful Naples area, Mercado. It's nicely set. I mean, always great selection of cars. We have spectacular morning, third Sunday of the month exactly. Great group of guys, all like-minded. Beautiful selection of cars, always a little chat here and there. I mean, the time flies from nowhere. It's over by 11 o'clock. But anyway, and that was the time when I'm passing you and I see this sign on the front, Chevrolet.
Yep.
Never seen that kind of car before. And I'm like, what is it exactly? How this happened? And I'm getting familiar year after year more. Originated from Europe, from Poland. Mm-hmm. Love American classic cars. Grew up with the German cars, a lot of German cars, BMWs, Audis, Volkswagens. Didn't have too much luck to see any Porsches around me, but covering this lack of not seeing those cars back then, right now, definitely. But crazy about American classic cars. And year after year, there is so many different types. I'm getting more familiar every year. I have an amazing group of people surrounding me, walking me through the entire car culture, racing culture too, because the automotive world exactly here in the United States is pretty large because it's spreading out through NASCAR, through drag racing connected with the hot rod cars culture. We have Bonneville, which is around the corner. It's something so different. I'm like, I didn't expect to see anything like that. And that's when I met you. What's the story?
Yeah, that's a very interesting car. So, this is a Chevrolet called Veraneio. Veraneio in Portuguese kind of translate like a vacation time or vacation. It's like a very good time. Let's put it this way. Yeah, it was starts by Chevy in Brazil. They use at that time a C14 pickup truck platform, and they start to produce this car 64, 65-ish, all the way to 94. It took like a 30 years this platform, but they divided this in two versions. This is the version 1. It's a 72. And at the late 60s, in Brazil, we did not have like a family car, other than the Volkswagen, the VW bus.
So it's just Brazilian release.
Just a Brazilian design and Brazilian manufacturing. Only was built in Brazil, this car. You can see that the Chevy on the front, it's a little bit green, turquoise. It's because it's Brazil green color. It's not a blue as a U.S. Chevy logo is. So, this car was built in, this is a 72. Original was released with a 6-cylinder inline. This one has been modified. We installed a big V8 now, but was a great car for family. Two version, like a 9 people. And this one was a 6-people version. It's a 2 seats, but they had the 3rd seat roll using for that time. It was pretty iconic car because in 80s this car started to be used by the police. Was like a police car in everywhere in Brazil.
Really?
So every kid that grew up in the 80s understand this car very well because we got scared. Every time when this car turned the corner of the street, we have to run because there was a police on the place. So it's a very iconic car. This car, it's originally it was built with a 6-cylinder inline.
Okay.
You know, it's interesting. It's that's one thing that I learned in United States. As a car, grow up in Brazil, it's a lot of things that very specific United States.
Yeah.
I didn't know that those 3 gears, right
your
here, they
steering
called
wheel.
it. Yeah, everybody thought, oh, it's a 3-on-3. So, okay, that took me a while to understand the 3-on-3. So yes, original was a 3-on-3, 6-cylinder inline, and now we have 5 gears, manual, 5 gears, and the engine it's a V8, is a 383 stroke.
Oh, nice. All right. Yeah, I mean, rolls on the highway like modern car, especially with the suspension.
It's right.
and everything else.
Suspension is a brand new disc brakes. Everything
Yeah.
was upgraded by some modern technology cars, and drives nice, stop nice, and air conditioning, and it's pretty good. And a very spatial car. It's pretty big, right?
Special,
It's
that's
like
what I'm saying. You just pack few luggages
exactly.
and
Yeah.
do
And
a
everybody
little-
asks me, what a car is that? Is SUV, station wagon? I say, hey, actually, I like what the majority of the people, when they see, they said this is kind of a suburban. I call this as a Brazilian suburban.
Okay.
That's
That's what I say.
yeah, it's a Brazilian suburban.
Yeah, you can put few luggages and just do a little road trip here to North Carolina or Tennessee mountains.
Right.
Definitely. Yeah, we're talking 72, so we'll be close to 55 years old car.
It is a 55.
Spectacular restoration. So the restoration was done here or there?
No, the restoration was done in Brazil
Okay.
by a person. His name is Demetrius. It's when he has his restoration place in one of the largest city in São Paulo state called Campinas.
Yes.
His garage is a Z28 garage because he's passionate for the Camaros Z28s, and that's the name of his garage. He pretty much found this car in the south of the Brazil, and he bought and he started his restoration for himself. Was a project that he's supposed to have the restoration with his father, and he did a great job. No, he did a great job. A lot of parts. He traveled to Americans to bring parts from America to Brazil, and he installed some the rear axle. It's a Dana 44. It's part of the Corvette parts, and he did an amazing job. And he is one of the top restoration person in Brazil, and that's what's the results. It's amazing car. Drives like a brand new car, ACs, everything else. Still keep the looking from the 70s, but it's the comfort and how you drive this car. It's just amazing.
Yeah, it's first of all the body line, which stops me because I see the Chevy sign on the front. I'm not familiar with that kind of what we would call this wagon, the panel wagon suburban, something like that. Any story behind the color?
It's the same color as original one. Of course, it took the new painting. However, we kept the same original color tone. One interesting in this car, you can see that the roof has a vinyl roof.
Yes.
This car original was a simple version, but on 70s, start on 70s, they create a version, a luxury version, which has the 3rd seat roll and lots of more accessories. And when he finished the car, he decided to follow a little bit the luxury style. Then when we installed the vinyl black roof on that, it became pretty nice because it broken a little bit the yellow and create a
Nice balance,
very nice contrast on
nice
the colors.
Balance. Then you have
Exactly.
the wheels, they're also black. Yeah.
Very good balance on the color contrast, and it was amazing job and done that. Yeah, this car has a very interesting story behind of the car. In early 70s. This car was used by a very famous singer in Brazil.
Oh, really?
Her name is Vanderleia. Actually, I have a picture of her inside of the car on the early 70s, before the car ended up on the south of the Brazil. And that's when Demetrius bought the car and brought to São Paulo in order to start the restoration. Yeah, the car was used by the singer, and nice picture with her, sits on a drive seat and also on the trunk of the car, and she has a very nice and has some TV's interview with her on this car. It's pretty interesting story. And when you look in the license plate for this car, it's have her name. So I want to keep her name as the car, and the nickname of the car is Vanderleia. So when Demetrius, who restored the car, and myself, when we talk about this car, and we talk about Vanderleia, not about the Veraneio, not about the car. It is like a person for us.
See, that's nice. You make me already do a little homework. I will definitely be checking her music and her.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Stunning choice, unique choice, stunning cars, stunning restorations. And again, how I'm saying, our automotive world is so wide and large. All those countries all over the world, guys are meeting, and with our words, we're just getting together and chatting just cars, and that's what is fun about car events, car shows, because you're not talking just about some car events where you meeting and just parking cars, but any type of meets. And what I love the most is exactly meeting guys like you from different country, different culture. You bringing something new to the table for me to learn, to do even homework after our chat right now, and just dive deep in it. What's going on there in Brazil? What kind of cars, restorations? I mean, you talking about your friend right now who restored this car makes me want to book fly right now and fly to Brazil and meet with him. So it's nice. It's just something very unique. Yeah.
Yeah, and as we speak, and right now he is working on another car for me.
Okay.
Which it's probably will come in a few months. The
Nice.
car will be in this garage, and you can come.
I
You'll
will
be
be
welcome to
looking
come in
forward
and
to
looking for the
visit,
car. Yes, it's another iconic Chevy car in Brazil, and I'm looking forward
Wow,
to
so
have
you
that
have
in
really
the
there
garage.
like some selection of Chevys which we
I mean, as a
didn't see them before here, huh?
exactly. As a Brazilian, I mean, Brazilian, they love cars. We are, I mean, as anyone in American, we love the cars, and I grew up and looking cars, and that's why I have a very variety of cars, and have a VW buses, Corvettes, and grow up loving Porsches. And
Yeah, but that's the story, your attachment, your story behind, because the choices are unique too. Everything is connected, and that's what I love.
for every car, we have stories behind on that, for sure, and you get attached on those cars.
Yeah. How your story exactly? Because all of us has some little story behind how we started with the cars. Teenage years, or kid running around, or dad inspire him, or maybe friends.
Yeah, it's I mean, I probably love cars since I get to know as a person. I remember even like a teenager and no driving license, and I could not wait for get a weekend just to drive my father's car, just to put outside in order to wash the car. I love to wash the cars in that time because I could take it out of the garage and put it back, just for that one, and get to learn how to drive and doing these things.
Yeah.
But when my first car was, you probably know the car, was a Fiat.
Okay.
Fiat 147.
We're talking about
Yeah.
4-door?
Oh, no, talk about two doors.
Two-door,
Yes,
okay.
Poland has built the car as well. They have a lot. That time they have a large Fiat factory in
Yeah.
Poland, so you probably know better than me. But they built this when Fiat came to Brazil first time. They launched this Fiat 147. That was my first car, old car. Probably I spent more money in that car for that I could buy a brand new car. So I installed sunroof, race seats, and everything that you could put on a car. The car every weekend it spend hours in order to fix engine or anything on a car. That was my grow up and just inside of the cars and experience, you know, exactly.
Fixing,
You know,
learning.
exactly, and not much money, so we could only work with old cars and trying to do the best of those cars at that time. You know, it was very interesting. So grow up on the cars. That was and I was fascinated for cars, old ones, new ones, race ones. I love Formula One, but love NASCAR, love any type of race as long as have engines.
Yeah.
We good at that. So
Yeah. Just the sound.
yeah, motorcycles. You know, I have very nice motorcycles here and ride motorcycles my pretty much entire life.
Oh, really?
You know,
Okay.
flying airplanes and it has engine. I'm
Nice.
a nice.
Tell me any events around the United States exactly which you experience or you like, or you heard about, you would like to visit?
I probably going to start to planning as soon as I get to have more time and start to
Yes.
go into more northwest place where we can go to Chicago, great events there. I know that they have Detroit.
Yeah.
I wanna start to visit more car museums in United States. I know
Yes.
that they have a beautiful ones. You know, I just recently came in, here it is in Naples. We do have one of the best Porsche collection, Porsche museums for cars. It's amazing place.
We are lucky. Truly
Lucky, and I really appreciate the owners of that place because it's a private collection and they
Yes.
make that public and let us
Yes.
get experience and get to know about all the stories about those cars. We're lucky on that for sure.
Stunning place.
It's
First
stunning
time when I
place.
visited Raf's Institute, I was
Yes,
just blown away.
I felt the same. Revs Institute, it's amazing place.
I always recommend to everyone, and I'm saying you going there at 10 a.m. and you're leaving at 4 when they're closing the door, and
Yeah.
it's just on the stick time
You know,
because
all
it's
the
so much
people
to see.
inside, all the
Yeah.
knowledge about each one of those cars. So get that experience is amazing. So I had experience to visit the India Motorcycle Museum in Massachusetts. It's another place that's amazing to see all the motorcycle story. So but as soon as I get more time and I want to spend more time in car museums. So
Talking about
travel to
motorcycles. Yes.
Germany, go see Porsches and BMWs
yeah.
museums there would be nice.
I will tell you, you brought for a moment those motorcycles. I had the opportunity to visit Maggie Valley in North Carolina. It's called Wheel Through Time Museum. Highly recommend it. Spectacular collection of motorcycles. All those vintage ones, we're talking from 1900. Every single of them ready to fire up any time of the day on the floor, and what they are doing right by you.
Will be in a bucket list.
Spectacular, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, I visited a few. The Race of Gentlemen, another spectacular. I had the opportunity to visit them exactly. Wildwood, New Jersey. They're racing on the beach, more as a hot rods.
Right.
Everything built, pre-war cars. Exactly. We're talking special way. Ocean on the background. On the left side, vintage amusement park on the right, and they're just on the white sand. They're racing. Spectacular event. And another, of course, the Speed Week in Bonneville, which is around the corner. That's on my bucket list. I still didn't get a chance to go there. Maybe this year, exactly. I'm preparing for. Yeah. Hey, Marcio, I really appreciate your time.
Thank you. Thank you
for
so much.
inviting
Thank
me
you, thank
here
you.
and
Oh.
sharing your unique car, the unique story
to have you
behind.
here.
I'm looking forward definitely for a little cruising with you.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah,
Alright,
let's
do
do
it.
it.